Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-month reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Taurus, let's get straight into the reading. For you, we've got the card of Ascended Master Merlin, and Mystic Merlinite is the gemstone attached to this. It's an energy of, reading energy, quite literally. So it speaks to me of reading the energy of the room, reading the energy of others, your perception. There's something here, Taurus, that I'm picking up around you that is a teaching moment. What we all need, right? And I know you're rolling your eyes at me, and trust me, I know. There's an energy here, though, of a lesson, a spiritual lesson, celestial teacher. Now, it's not a rough lesson. It could be if you choose to take it wrongly, but I feel like you could go kind of gently into this lesson. But it all depends on how you perceive it. Okay, the reason why I say that is we've got the card of broken dreams. This feels to me like a rejection, reading other people's energy, reading the room, feeling rejected out of an inability, or, well, I don't want to say inability actually, that's the wrong word. It feels to me like having difficulty perceiving the energy of a room. And we all do it, a Taurus. It just feels like you're disconnected from the energy at the moment of other people, misreading the signs. You may be interpreting something as rejection when it really isn't, or vice versa. So there's a real need here to see beyond, to pay attention more to your gut feeling rather than what people are, how people are acting, because sometimes people act in a very strange way. They may like us but act like they don't, and you may be thinking, oh gosh, that's rejection, but it may not be. That's the thing. It's all about reading the energy here, and I think that you're particularly gifted, Taurus, when it comes to reading the energy, if you can silence the doubt, the despair associated with, gosh, is this person going to reject me? So we'll see where this goes, Taurus. Now, it could be you, it could be someone around you, of course. I've already meditated on your energy, but I want to cut these cards and do a few more shuffles before we get started with the reading. I've got my 2021 year ahead forecasts out, so if you haven't checked those out already, feel free to. The link is down below in the descriptions box. Those are an hour long, so please do join me there at the end of this reading. Well, for mid-month January, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you. We'll start with the past energy. I'm going to take both of those. Okay. We'll start with the present energy around you, Taurus. In the near future. Okay. What is your advice? Advice for Taurus. What's happening in your environment? What's happening in the environment here of Taurus that's affecting them? What's happening around Taurus that is affecting them? Spirit guides. What are your hopes or fears? Okay, take both. Oh, gosh. All right, we'll take all three of those. We'll take have a look at what's hidden. What's hidden here for Taurus? The potential outcome. Okay. And let's look at the overall energy for Taurus, please, spirit guides. Gosh. All right. Let's take a look. There will be an extended reading, guys, so if you're interested, that link for that one will be down below as well. But let's have a look and see what we have. I'm going to start right in the center here at the overall energy. We've got the good old moon card here. Crab coming up out of the water. So it feels like something's being brought to the surface. I've got the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is the person that is around you, Taurus. Okay, this is another person's energy. I'm not picking it up as you. It could be, if you, however it resonates with you, but I'm picking this up as someone that you're interested in, Taurus. They're looking up to you. Okay, but Spirit Guide is saying you're misreading this as something more. I get like a student energy around this Page of Pentacles. It feels like somebody here who is looking up to you in a workplace, or maybe even a learning environment. There could be someone who's working around you or looking at you while you're working, or there's some kind of instruction or mentor energy going on here. But I do feel like I'm talking to a Taurus here who's misreading the signs around this particular person. But let's have a look what we've got. In the past, we've got the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Wands, Taurus. This is another person as well. I do feel that this is someone that you've had a relationship with in the past, Ten of Cups. So there was happiness here. I do feel that this is someone that you had a long-term relationship with, possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, but it doesn't have to be. I feel that this person here, I feel like that energy around you is fading. This is fading. So this is someone who you're not with at the present time. The energy is still around you, lingering somewhat, but it's fading. It's fading. Okay, now in the present energy, we've got the Five of Pentacles for you, Taurus. Gosh. Now, this is the vice versa deck, guys, so it's double-sided. That's the Five of Pentacles in the upright. This is Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So this feels to me like something is coming to the fore from, okay, this is something that you weren't aware of. I get a despairing kind of energy around you. There's a feeling here of a lot of conflict, being shut out. That's why we have this rejection card. Broken dreams. We see this woman here, she's got this broken egg in front of her. The mirror beside her is cracked. So the way that she's perceiving herself and her life essence, if you will, it's coming from a place of fragmented energy. Viewing life through a lens of feeling not good enough is what Spirit Guide is saying. Now, a light is being shed on what has kept you, Taurus, in a particular pattern of behavior, I feel. It's something to do with not feeling good enough. Now, in the near future, we do have the Five of Swords in the upright. So this is an act of sabotage. It seems like you can't quite help it. I get like repeating a cycle here. You can't quite help it. Okay. Gosh. Let's see. The advice here is the Knight of Cups in the upright. So you do want to follow your heart, and that's something that is admirable. I see this as the path of love. But the thing with the Knight of Cups is you have to be a little bit careful that you're tempering that with not only the heart but also thinking practically, because there is the illusion that I'm picking up around this of idealism, seeing love as an ideal rather than as the reality of love, which is quite different from what we read about in books or what we watch in the movies or TV. This feels to me like being mindful about idealizing especially with this Three of Pentacles, guys, because this speaks to me of somebody looking on, someone admiring you, and needing to have an audience, okay? It almost feels like an actor on a stage. I feel like, Taurus, gosh, I'm getting this message from Spirit. Some of you feel like you don't have an audience to play to. This person is no longer around. This Queen of Wands energy is there, so they're not there to see it. You're having trouble with someone around you who I think that you're idealizing, but I don't feel that they are. I think you misread some signs around them. You thought that you were getting that validation from them, but I don't know, we'll have to look at that, but it doesn't feel like that is true or real. It feels like an illusion. So yeah, Taurus, an audience. You're requiring an audience right now, and you'll do anything to get an audience, is what Spirit Guide is saying. In your environment, we've got the Justice card. The Justice card here is in the reverse. There's a feeling here when we look at this eagle up in the sun. This feels like being judged, but being judged on your intentions. I get intentions. Okay. The reason, okay, Spirit Guide is saying you'll notice in this picture that the people are naked, so it feels like very vulnerable. It reminds me of, I was speaking about the audience standing up there like naked, right, in front of an audience. That's the people's worst nightmares. It's often one of those horrible dreams people have, especially if they're due to do some kind of public speaking or something like that. So this feels to me like being exposed. Being exposed, guys. Something's being exposed. Let me see what your hopes and fears are. We've got the Six of Wands. He's in the upright. We've got the Four of Wands in the upright. The Two of Wands is in the reverse, guys. Okay. A lot of wand energy in your hopes. So there's a feeling here of wanting to feel validated. Wanting more. Requiring more. It's almost like an endless, you get the validation, you get the harmony, you get the stability, and then you become dissatisfied. What else is out there? The constant quest for more validation, guys. But why is that? Why is there a fear around stability? Why is there a fear of staying put? Why is there this itchy feet? I get itchy feet. What else is out there? What else can I conquer in life? It almost feels like a driving ambition, a force. So Taurus, you're a force to be reckoned with. But again, it speaks to intention, motivation, why you're doing that. Why? What's hidden here is the Seven of Wands in the upright. You're meeting opposition. It feels like a challenge. You're being challenged on a large scale here. I think in the past you found this validation quite easy to come by, or at least easier than recently. You were hoping that this was going to be easier than how it's turned out. And what's hidden is you're actually meeting a lot of opposing force, a lot of resistance to what you're doing here. I feel like you had Ten of Cups with this person, this wand person. I've got them as the Queen of Wands. They could be the King of Wands. You had that. I do feel that because you have this deep-seated need to feel your ego pumped up. You know, I get a sense here of a lack of self-worth, feeling not good enough, and wanting to feel validated, wanting attention. You know, that actor on the stage, that Knight of Cups. And doing anything to get that attention. But it feels like this time around, I feel it is something that you've done before here, Taurus, but this time around it feels very like you're almost naked. And you're meeting a lot of resistance. Let's see the outcome here. We do have the the King of Pentacles, he's in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I get people are kind of not paying you the attention that you think you deserve. Things are not going your way, and you're getting a little bit, can I say, I get a sense here of stubbornness, force, trying to force something to happen. But people are turning their back to you. That's what I'm picking up, guys. Broken dreams. This feeling of scattered energy, fragmentation. Yeah, it's something that you thought, I do think that you had someone that you were getting validation from, but you misread that. I don't feel that was what you thought it was. Again, I get this sense here of needing to check in with your gut, because it feels like you're in a position where you may work in a role or some kind of position in life where people you're in front of a lot of people and they kind of have to be nice to you, or they have to pay attention to you, or there's some reason why people have to show you acclaim, reward for work. But you're misreading that, Spirit Guide is saying, as more than what it is. I feel that these people just want to genuinely learn from you, because you are skilled at what you do, but you're thinking that this is more, that this is something that can lead to like a romantic interest, turning this workplace validation into possible workplace romance. But it's seen through a lens of ultimately not feeling very good about yourself. And this quest for wanting to make yourself powerful, to pump up your ego. But around you, it feels like people are seeing the true you. They can see your motivation. And if you have pure intent, they can see that. But if you don't, then they're judging you. I get people are judging you based on your intent, and you're coming across as quite egotistical. Gosh, I hate to say that, guys. It may not be you. This could be reversed, guys. But I get a sense here of a big ego, someone who is forcing their will on another against an opposing force, trying to make something happen. Trying to make something happen, guys. But honestly, I feel like people are just saying thanks but no thanks, deciding they'd rather be alone, and you're meeting kind of a barren desert where you thought there was going to be a lot of fruit to pick from, but in this case I feel like this teacher here, this celestial teacher energy, is more about the universe here kind of teaching you a spiritual lesson. Yeah. It has something to do with Taurus, you being able to read people properly without misinterpreting something. I think it's workplace appreciation for some kind of romantic interest, guys. Whew. Well, we'll see where this goes in the extended. So if this is your story, please do join me. The link is down below in the descriptions box. It'll be about another 30-minute or so reading. I'll be clarifying, looking at some oracles as well for further guidance, and seeing what's going on here behind the scenes, because it seems to me like there's a lot going on beneath the surface here. What concerns me is right in the center, this illusion, fantasy, if you will, of people looking up to you, people needing to, you wanting people to see you a certain way as a master of your craft. You want to be a master. Now, I think that you're very good at your work, but emotionally speaking, I feel like you're a work in progress. And you've still got a lot to learn here, especially when it comes to reading the room and reading other people's energies, because I think that you miss cues. For some of you, you might be dealing with someone, if you're cross-watching here, a Taurus who has some kind of, I'm picking it up as stunted development. That sounded really bad, but what do I mean by that? It feels a bit like some kind of a developmental, I feel like something that was cut off in the development stage. And I think it has something to do with being able to read cues, emotional cues. When we're sitting down talking to someone, like say if we're on a date or if we're in a job interview, then we can pick up on subtle signs that the other person is interested or not interested, or if we pay attention. But I feel like there's something here where this person misses the signs, or misses what's beneath, misses the subtleties of social interaction, social cues, because of some kind of stunted social development, guys. I mean, this won't be for everyone, but that's what I'm picking up. So we'll look at this in depth in the extended. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy shop. The link is down below for that, and you can check out there if you'd prefer. Wishing you all the best here, guys. Don't forget about my 2021 year ahead forecast. Those are out. The link for those are also in the box below. And I will speak to you again very soon. I'll see you in the extended. And bye for now. Thanks for watching, Taurus.